Hi there, in this short video, you're going to get introduced to the latest offline powered by IP Office BOK Builder, which is going to allow you to spit out bill of material related to OPEX items, as well as the Capex items which are related to IP Office 500 v2 gateway and the phones. Now to start using this offline BOK Builder, first time when you open it up, you need to enable macros on your Microsoft Excel. Once that is done, you'll be taken into the landing page, which is right now shown on the screen, which is highlighting about the steps, how to use the tool, and bit of a summary related to the tool itself. Now to get started with the tool, you need to click on this bottom right button. It's called Launch. At the moment you click on Launch button, you'll be landed upon a license page. Now the licenses page allows you to do the selection of powered by IP Office related items, which are mainly OPEX nature. In short, users just have to easily punch in the number of seats or number of users they require related to telephony, UC, or hybrid connectivity, which is step 1. If you really notice, the section which is highlighted under step 1, choose telephony or UC licenses. In step 2, that section is related to Avaya call reporting, which is a basic call center offering recently introduced on OPEX model. In here as well, user just have to select the number of total users they have in the network. That is going to activate the billing for them. And if let's say they want to activate the advanced features of call center, they can select the number of users who wants a call center functionality under step 2. You'll find another step 2 section over there, which is related to Avaya contact center select offering. Now this is an alternative to the Avaya call reporting. In case let's say your customer is looking for an advanced multi-channel contact center, then ACCS is the right choice for them. And in that case, just have to select the number of agents, multi-channel, supervisor, and report creation wizard related items in your selection. In case the customer is specific about high availability, just have to click on the drop down button of high availability to be able to select yes or no option. The tool is going to provision the required components. In step 3, you'll notice there's a section for call recording, media manager. Now this media manager, in 2 scenarios you may be able to use it. In case customer wants call recording as a part of telephony and UC environment, where the media manager is going to be charged monthly basis, and the second scenario where media manager is going to be a part of the contact center select, which is ACCS, where media manager is entitlement. Tool is automatically going to provide entitlement, if not charge, based upon the selection. The last section on this page you would notice is of Avaya Workforce Optimization Select, which is mainly for screen capturing. Here user just have to punch in the number of concurrent sessions do they want as a part of AWFOS selection. Once the selection is done, and if there are no hybrid components associated to the powered by setup, users just have to click on this run BOQ, and it is going to spit out the BOM, bill of material. Now let's try and take a quick example to know how easy it is to do the selection. Let's say if your customer is looking for 50 users telephony and 10 users of UC selection, you just have to select the right field, which is let's say 50 telephony users and 10 unified communication customer wants. They do not want any call center offering, they do not want any call recording. In this case, you just have to click on run BOQ to get the bill of material related to your selection. If you notice, the BOM is ready instantly with a segregation with line items, the purpose, the quantity, and extended price. On the same BOQ, let's say if you wanted to add hybrid setup including IP Office 500 v2 and a PRI card, let us see how easy it is to add on. You will notice a button called gateways. click on Gateways button, and it is going to take you through to the gateway worksheet of the tool, where you will notice the layout of the tool is designed in such a way that it depicts the architecture of IP Office 500 v2 along with the base card slot and the daughter card slot, as well as the expansion modules, which, as you are aware, 500 v2 supports up to 12 expansion modules. Now on this particular step, let's say if customer wants VCM32 for the DSP, digital signal processing, and one PRI, you're going to select that from the daughter card step. You're going to scroll all the way down. If you'd like to propose the rack mounting kit, you're going to select it from step 5 and click on the next button to move to the selection of the phones. On this phones worksheet, you'll notice on the right hand side the pictures of the phones which are available for selection, and on the left hand side itself all the models of the phones which are listed down. Either you can manually select the quantity of the phones, or you click on the respective picture is going to take you to the respective cell to be able to adjust the quantity as per customer requirement. Now let's assume that customer is looking for 40 number of J179 phones, so I'm going to click on this J179 phone icon. It's going to take me to the respective cell where I'll define the quantity as 50, and for managers and executives, customer wants 10 Vantage phones, so I'm going to click on 179, which is Vantage phone, and add the quantity as 10. Once I'm done with the selection of the phones, you would notice in step 7 the IP OSS part is already selected by default, which is remote tech support 1 year 8x5. In case you want to change, you would be able to change it by clicking on that drop down button and do the necessary selection, but ideally which is not required as such. Assuming that all the selections are done, you're going to click on Run BOQ, which will then in turn going to spit out the bill of material, which includes the Opex items which are in the upper table highlighted under pink table, and on the following table you will find the Capex items nicely organized and segregated in terms of hardware, licenses, support, phones category. Now to make it easier for a user just have to click on this export BOQ button to be able to copy this whole bill of material into a new worksheet and modify accordingly. But before we do export BOM, let me show you how a partner can adjust the discount in the price files. For that, you just have to click on add discount, and you'll find all the items associated with the tools are listed down here. By the way, all the sales are locked except the ones which a user needs to select. In here you'll notice the column number F, which is a percentage discount. Partner just have to adjust the discount according to the MPG as they've received from the distributor an indication, and once that is done, they can go back to the previous screen to be able to get their net pricing. Now this is just a one-time exercise partner have to do to add the discount accordingly, so that next time when they generate the BOQ, net price is going to spit out. Now as a final step, let us see how easily a user can export the BOM by clicking on this export BOQ button. So let's click on that, and you'll notice it is going to create a new worksheet for you along with the BOM exported into the new worksheet. Now you save this, modify the way you want, and get ready to be pushed out to your customers. Let us move back to the previous screen. You can go back to home screen, and in case you'd like to modify, you can do that accordingly. Let's go back to the introduction page. This is your home page. That's where you started from. Hope you found this video useful, and in case of any doubts and clarification, you'll find an email ID at the bottom left side of the screen. Feel free to reach out.